Hey guys, assalamu alaikum. It is day 20 of Ramadan. I haven't vlogged all day and I'm about to eat iftar, but my husband's already started. And we thought we'd do the Q&A. I've got my sister behind the camera who's going to ask me the questions that you guys asked on our video. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm samosa na addirit na iba guys. Duro samosa niya. Are you okay? Joldi आओ.
Move up.
Alright guys, let's start the questions.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are some juicy questions that you got. The first question is, I love watching your videos. How did you meet your husband? And also I'm going to ask another question because I think that falls into it. A very highly demanded, very popular question, which is, are you guys cousins? And if you are you first cousins? Like, what's the gossip, guys? So, how we met, I'll start off with it. We are cousins.
What?
We are cousins.
Alright, we are cousins.
You never knew that. No need to lie about it. It's true. We are cousins, guys. But let me explain how it is. Basically, our family likes to keep it in the family. Yeah.
No, we're not first cousins.
We're not first
because
cousins.
we don't share the same grandparents.
Yeah.
Paternally, oh man, we don't share our grandparents, paternal grandparents or maternal grandparents. So we don't have the same grandparents.
So my mother-in-law is distant cousins with my dad. Yeah, like I was saying, what was I even saying?
You guys are cousins.
Yeah, we are cousins. My mother-in-law is cousins with my dad, so he calls her sister Afa because she's older than him. And so I was supposed to call my mother-in-law Fufu, which in Bengali is auntie. So yes, I have. By the way, I still carry on calling her Fufu Amma. And yeah, and the way we met, how did we meet, babe?
In a dream. No, I'm joking. How did we meet? By coincidence, I think. I don't know.
So it was an arranged marriage.
Yeah, it was arranged.
I feel like I'm answering for you guys. Come on, guys.
We're eating too much.
So let me tell you, they got arranged, and I remember
my dada died. Our dada died.
Yeah.
Not dada, sorry,
no,
Dadu died.
He didn't die, he was ill.
My grandma died. No, my grandma died, babe.
Really?
Dadu died.
Oh, your grandma
So one
died.
of my grandmas died. And his mum and dad and his brother, oldest brother, came down from Merseyside, Wirral, all the way to London to see. It was like a little funeral party at my granddad's house. They had the Zanaza party. Mum,
Not party.
but you know they call it that, like a dawat, like a get together. Sorry guys. So and then my mum was cooking, we were there, I was there, I remember, and then we all had lunch at my granddad's house. And then my dad said, everyone, we're gonna finish off this get together at mine, everyone get to my house. So my dad invited everyone, his parents and his oldest brother. So his parents went to our house, and then I was being like the main
hostess.
not hostess, but I was servicing,
Helping mum.
I was helping mum basically because I'm the eldest and stuff. And I was at the time like 21 years old. Yeah, I was 21.
Were you?
Or 20.
You were 20 and very independent.
20, 21, something like that. Like this was like a year before. Not a year. Was it a year before I got married?
You got married in 6 months.
Oh yeah.
After meeting.
Yeah, so I was still I was 21, guys.
What's that?
Oh, it must
No,
have
I'm
been.
sure you turned 21.
Yeah, I was
you
young.
got married. I don't know.
No, I turned 22.
What year did you get? What year was this?
2009.
How many years ago was this?
12 years ago?
Which was?
2009.
Near 2009.
So how many years has it been?
12 years.
Dang.
Yeah.
I've got some questions as well that I want
So
to
they
ask.
came. By the way, his parents, everyone came to our house, and then his dad saw me, and he was like, "Who's this young girl? I don't recognize her. I've never seen her." And then my dad goes, "Oh, that's my daughter." And they were like shocked, like, "Wow, your daughter? She's like ready to be married off." Like, And then obviously my father-in-law had ideas in his head because he's got like 5 sons, and he's thinking, okay, which son should I get married to and all of that stuff. And then when they went home, they were arguing.
Did you guys see each other?
Not straight away, obviously.
Not then, we didn't. Then they were arguing about me because my mother-in-law wasn't sure because she didn't want to keep it in the family. But my father-in-law absolutely just fell in love with me. He was like, yeah, I want her as a daughter-in-law. I don't care what you guys say, blah blah blah. And then eventually they asked him. So how did that happen? Who asked you?
My sister-in-law came to me.
Hazera's mom.
Hazera's mom. And they said, look, it's your age to get married now.
How old were you?
I was 26.
Oh, that's a good age. It's not too, I thought.
I'm not that old, you know.
Than that.
He was only 26.
So,
Oh, he's a baby himself, isn't
so my sister-in-law came
Mustafa.
up and said, look, we got a bride. Take a look at this picture.
Oh, that's why you had such a baby face.
Yeah, so I had to look at the picture. I had to analyze it. Had to look at it.
What
By the
picture
way,
was
that
it?
picture was so ugly, guys.
I got catfished. That was, I think you're the fake person.
Do you know what he means by catfish, guys? That picture does not look like what I look like in real life at all. My aunt Fufu, you know, Mina Fufu, one of my dad's stepsisters, she took a picture of me on the slide. And that day I just came back from work. I was super tired, exhausted. I looked so bloated.
It was a bad day.
It was a bad day. I had really yucky, greasy hair and
Bad makeup.
I had bad makeup. Like,
And you look really dark in that picture.
and for some reason, wait, is that a problem if I was a
No,
dark girl?
I'm saying you look really dark, but I said yes to the
What is
guy.
this?
No, I said yes to the guy.
What is this?
No, it's when
No,
I...
wait, he said yes after seeing the picture, so that means he wasn't racist though. But,
He wanted to marry a color and Hey.
but then he saw me on the cine one day and he was like, hold on a second.
Yes, I was like,
This
what?
girl looks completely
I got,
different.
that's what I said. I got catfish because she doesn't look like the same person I seen on the picture.
Purito Bacadolas.
He put it, yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, I was like
I'm not
confused
really
as hell.
dollar, guys. I'm actually medium tan, I would say.
I'd like to protest at that time.
Yeah, me I didn't.
Okay. So, so after your father-in-law gassed you up, you guys, so how did, well, who came up to you?
Sorry. There was a wedding talk with me and another person back home. Someone that my bibi, who lives in Bangladesh, she got a really, like, apparently really good family, and the boy's Bangladeshi. He was really educated, really good looking, all of this stuff, apparently. But I saw a picture.
Only mom and dad agreed to it because they wanted to respect Bibi.
Yeah, my dad agreed to it because he wanted to respect his mom, and my mom had to agree to it because my dad agreed to it. And then they gave me a choice though. They actually did. They showed me a picture. Mom showed me a picture.
Oh my god, and do you remember I was like, ew.
And we were
and
in
you got
shock because the
traumatized.
boy looked prettier than me. He looked more feminine than me, I'm not gonna lie. He was a really pretty boy and I wasn't into that. I like my men to be a bit dark and rough and basically that.
Okay, go on, and then?
So anyways.
Wait, what did you think of me when you saw me on the cinema? Let's make this about me.
I was like, who's that little munchkin?
He was so young.
Yeah, I was cute, innit? Okay, go, carry on. And then?
I was supposed to get married to this back home guy. They asked me, and my reply back was, I'll go Bangladesh, I'll meet the guy, I'll talk to the guy.
You were really open-minded.
And I wasn't like straight off like, no, Bangladeshi. I wasn't like that. I really
And also the fact that mom and dad gave you an option and they made you feel like you've got a, you know, you can
I've got to say.
You were like, okay, it can't be that bad because my mom and dad would straight away say no if it was
exactly, because they wanted the best for me. And I knew that mom and dad wanted the best for me.
Yeah.
So anyway, the answer to them was, I'll go Bangladesh, speak to the guy, get to know him, and then say yes or no. So that wasn't finalized. So because I didn't say yes or no, it was alright. But his sister and brother came down from Bradford. I remember that boy's sister.
You remember that big? Oh my god!
By
that
the way,
big dinner. Oh, Dulabai.
Yeah, it was a massive dinner we had.
Oh, that was
Seriously?
so awkward. And
They gave me.
I remember mum was on her best behavior, like she was talking Shuddha Basha. That's how mum. Do you remember when my mum goes really posh? She stopped speaking Sylheti and starts freaking Shuddha, and she was like really like on her best behavior. We all had to pretend we were the perfect family.
Can I tell you
it
something?
Was so extreme.
Wait, those guys, you know, the groom's brother and sister that came, they ended up fancying mom more than me, because mom looked so beautiful that day, because she's naturally got really beautiful skin.
She was younger.
She was much more younger. I was 21, I was her eldest, so you can imagine she was like 30 something. She was really, really young. She looked so beautiful. I remember she had a bit of eyeliner, a bit of lipstick. She wore her best shell kameez that she could find.
A cream one.
And she wasn't, I don't know, and then I looked, I don't know, I think I looked really ugly that day, and I think maybe I did that on purpose, I don't know, I can't remember. Let me get to his story now. Mom came up to me and said, hey Shelly, we've got another marriage talk proposal for you, by the way. And I was like, whoa, and I didn't have a clue about all this.
But mom was really eager about this one.
Yeah, mom was more eager about him. And she
even though it was so far.
By the way, they asked other uncles about him. One of the uncles
was like, we can't vote him.
No, the Kobi Shasa was the best. He was like, yo, yeah, if you want to get your daughter married, get married to Akhtar. He's got a heart of gold. And once he wears his suit, he looks stunning. That's what he said.
Aww.
How funny.
And then how long after did you start preparing?
We started talking.
Did you see his photo? What kind of photo did you see?
Okay, how did we really meet them?
Did you see his photo?
I saw his photo.
What was the photo? Do you remember?
And it was a photo. It's a family photo. It was one of our cousin's wedding time. You know, Mohit Baisam in Chester. It was his wedding time.
Oh, so Dulaba actually looked nice.
And he looked really nice that day actually. He had hair.
Wow. I remember he had hair.
He was wearing a blue Punjabi with all his friends, brothers and his cousins and friends. And he had his foot on top of his mate. And he was the only one that was being funny and weird, and everyone else was trying to be cool. And he had the big smile at the Daman photo. That's the Daman photo. And he had a big smile, and his foot was on top of another person. And I was like, and then I was looking at the picture, and I was thinking, who is it? And then, oh, they didn't show me a photo. Do you know what it was? Mom goes to me, oh, now I remember. Hey, there's a proposal for you. It's one of Salma's brother. So yeah, my mom said to me, hey Shelly, you got a marriage proposal come for you, and it's one of Salma's brothers. So it's the second brother, because the first one was married. So I was like, oh my god, who does the second one look like? And I remember the third one, the fourth one. But I don't remember the second one. I didn't remember him because I don't think I've ever seen him.
I don't think I've seen you.
We've never spoken to each other. By the way, I did go to his house when he used to live in Birmingham. This was years ago when I was like as young as Asiya. And I used to play with his sister Salma, who's a couple of years younger than me. And we used to really get along, and you know, we used to have a good time. But I don't remember seeing him, and he was the weirdo.
What?
He used to sit in his room or something. What did you do?
No, I was outside when I was in bed.
Okay, that means he was sorry, he was outside.
No, but if you're Asia's age, it wasn't outside, it was that.
You were 5 years older than me.
Probably in his room watching cartoons or...
No, okay, I wasn't Salma's age. I was like, not Asia's age. I was like, Issa's age, 10, 11.
Then definitely I'll be there.
Yeah, you were like 15-year-old. He was a Brummy roadman, basically.
So what?
But anyways, so yeah, I remember going into Salma's Facebook, because we were friends on Facebook, and we haven't been in contact for years, me, Salma, or them lot. So there was a family photo of all of them, and there was him smiling with his foot on his friend, and that's when I was like, yep, that's him, and I knew straight away that was the second brother for some reason, because I recognized the other brothers, and he was the only odd one out. That's how I recognized you.
Is that how you recognize me? Awesome.
Yeah. And then Salma said to me, she messaged me, she goes, by the way, my Baya is in this picture. She's so clever, because she knew that's the reason why I added her. And she goes, by the way, my Baya is this one, and she told me which one it was. Yeah, and I was so grateful. After my Cinefan, I was waiting for my husband to add me on Facebook, but he wouldn't. And it was like the first night.
How was your Cinefan when you saw each other face to face?
I was really confident.
Yeah, you were fine.
Yeah.
I was fine. He was shitting himself. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but he was literally crapping his pants.
Yeah, what do you expect? I got catfished, didn't
He was so scared. He was so nervous. You don't understand? Allah, he was so nervous. And he was like shaky.
Oh my god, I remember this. Yeah, we had to take you downstairs and you got ready in like you guys got some clothes, like Dullabai got clothes, like a blue sari, and then you had to change into that. You got some gold. It was the nicest gold you got, it was like a really princess necklace, like it was really gorgeous. So yeah, and then they brought you down. We all had to bring you downstairs, and I had to hold you. We all had to hold you and bring you downstairs and show you off. And you were looking on the floor, and then Dullabai saw you, and he did this weird twitching thing because he got nervous.
What did you do?
He twitched. You know when you're so nervous and you're like, oh my god, and
I know, because
and all the uncles are looking at him like, for some like get me.
Yeah, they put me on the spot. They go,
Shundani.
she look nice. I'm like, what? I know you want to answer
it. Like, okay, let me go now.
I just want to get out of there.
Yes.
And then you went upstairs. Then Dullabai came upstairs, and then like I think he had someone in the room, and then you guys spoke, and then that was it.
We had to take pictures and everything, and then we spoke for ages.
And then, put the pictures up there.
Oh yeah, we'll put the pictures up, guys.
And the wedding pictures.
Yeah, that would be nice.
And then that was it.
And after they left from the Cinefan, I was buzzing. I wanted to talk to him. Before I did that, I was still a bit wary that he's this Birmingham boy who could be a player. You don't know. He could have loads of girlfriends and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So what happened now? I was on Facebook and I was waiting for him to look for add me on Facebook, and I could see his Facebook, but I'm not adding him because I'm like, no, I'm not gonna make the person listen to his story. He'll tell you.
The reason why I couldn't add her on my Facebook because her silly name is not spelled the same way as Shelly.
He was typing SHELLY.
And then 100 Shelly comes up.
And by the way, there was so many SHELLY.
So you didn't know what your future wife's name is.
Like, I had Australian Shellys come up as well, like, g'day mate.
Like the kangaroo.
Yeah. I'm like, goddamn.
Yeah,
Shirley.
But yeah, wow.
Then Salma came up to him.
No, I accidentally, I don't know what I did. It's something to do with the internet anyway. Something to do with
She saw it on his
I was trying to look for it, and I added Salma on my Facebook.
Oh,
and I don't normally do that.
And she knows he's really private. He doesn't add his siblings or cousins or anyone on his social media. I don't know why. Why are you hiding? But anyways, and the Salma clocked on why he did that, because obviously he wanted to see her friends. And then she went, Baya, I know Mez, who you're looking for. Here you go. This is the account you're looking for. And she gave my account to him.
And I bet you blocked her right after that.
Yeah.
That's so mean. Stop it.
No, I didn't block her. I blocked her 5 days later.
So yeah, we added each other on Facebook. I accepted it, and then we started talking. And that first day, you gave me your number.
Yes.
And then yeah. Anyways, Seema's husband's here, guys. So yeah. But anyways, yeah, we added each other. We swapped numbers and we started talking, and yeah, we fell in love.
How funny.
Then we got married in August.
Ta-da!
That's it, really. That's how it happened, and that happened within like 6 months. All of that happened.
It was a very traditional wedding. You had no say in your clothes. You had no say in your
really
jewelry.
Traditional, yeah. Like everyone chose everything.
And then you had to like tell me, Shima, make sure they're picking out this color, not that color.
Well, my one was the same as well, actually.
Oh yeah, you didn't pick out your clothes.
I didn't pick out my clothes. Someone else picked out my clothes. And
I think Dad did. We went to Domini's and we got
no, your dad picked out my Mendy clothes, I think. For my Mendy, he picked out the clothes for my Mendy.
The wedding outfit.
Well, wedding outfit, I didn't like it.
They chose it. They gave money.
Someone else chose my wedding clothes, and I didn't personally like it. But I didn't care as well. It's like it's only a 1 day thing.
Yeah,
it's only a 1 day thing. I thought to myself, you know what, king for a day.
It didn't suit Dullabai.
Nah,
it didn't suit my
outfit. Can I be
either.
honest? You should look nice in blue.
Yeah, dark.
You know what it was? Well, at that time, there wasn't as much selection as there is now.
Blue with gold.
Nah, there wasn't.
Shilpa Shetty vibes. Don't know.
I'm saying at that time there wasn't as much selection as it used to be.
No.
Nowadays, it's like the way it is now. It's like.
Okay, next question is, how come you guys moved to the Wirral? It's a beautiful place, and how did you choose your little ones' names? They're all gorgeous.
Oh, so why did we move? So he moved to Wirral when he was 16.
Yeah, after I finished my school. Then I.
Why was it though?
because my dad used to travel every day, basically from Birmingham to the Wirral, and that's like 120 miles. To do that every single day, so we decided.
Get down, Mom.
So we had to make a decision. We had to make a choice that to make it easier on my father, we had to move to the Wirral. It wasn't something that we wanted to do, but we thought to ourselves it would be easier for my dad. So I agreed, and I think we all agreed to it as well.
Cool. And you obviously moved because you got married.
And I moved from London because that's Asian tradition.
Was it a culture shock?
Yeah, it was. It was a huge culture shock because it was all white dominated area.
I'm going from East London.
And East London, where I used to live, was basically Bangladesh. It was Sylhet.
Yeah, but not only that, it wasn't just Bengalis.
There was a lot of black people.
There was all types of people.
Yeah.
And then you go from that
it's a cosmopolitan place. Even I came from a cosmopolitan place. Anyway,
and then when you used to visit London,
stop it, get out.
It felt like Birmingham. I mean,
yeah,
like when I moved up here, I remember it was like I was alienated. I felt like, you know, when you see someone else that don't look like you, for example, they're a person of different color, just say a white person, yeah, and it felt like I didn't fit in because I was questioning myself when I was there. When I came to here, in this area, I was like, damn, I feel like an alien.
Outcast.
Yeah, and I remember going to college.
That's how you guys were good together, because you could understand how Shelly felt. Like it wasn't like, why are you missing home so much? Like get over it, sort of thing. Like you can understand. Like it
definitely.
Like you moved cities.
Yeah, well, it was different. It was different because I remember going to college when I came here, and I went to shake this guy's hand.
Yeah.
Not shake this guy. I mean, give him a fist bump basically. And the guy just looked at my fist and he was looking at it, and I don't think he's ever had a fist bump in his life.
He doesn't know what it meant.
And all what the guy did was slap me on my hand, slap my fist, and I was like confused as hell. I go, you know what? I better just shake his hand.
Yeah. Okay, next question.
Is
it recording? Is it recording?
Yeah, it's recording.
What was your profession?
Wait, we did answer the why did we name the kids?
Oh yeah.
So the 3 of our kids are named after really famous people in our religion, Islam.
Famous people.
They are famous people. Like Asiya, for example. My eldest Asiya is named after this really pious woman in the history. Yeah, pious woman in history. She's well known for being really brave because she was married to the pharaoh in Egypt. So her name was Asiya, and the pharaoh was a tyrant at the time, and he used to abuse her and stuff, and he started saying, oh, he's God and people should worship him, but she didn't believe that. She obviously believed in the one God, Allah. Okay, so Asiya was married to a pharaoh in Egypt. This was centuries ago. She was really brave. The pharaoh.
Was during Moses' time.
This was during the Moses.
Asiya, the person that looked after Moses.
So in Christianity, I know they believe in Moses, and in Islam we believe in the same prophet, but we call him Musa. And basically, Asiya was the one that looked after Moses. She was the mother that found him in the Nile. Yeah. So she was really brave. She was really pious, a really religious woman that stood her ground, and she didn't worship the pharaoh as a god. And yeah, so that's why we named my Asiya. And the middle child, Nusayba, right there, is named after one of the first warriors, female warriors. So she was a companion of the Prophet Muhammad. So that's our latest prophet, our prophet, which is Muhammad, peace be upon him. And in one of the wars,
she's been a warrior.
Yeah, she's fighting now.
In one of the battles, her husband, I think, got injured, and basically she stepped in because she was really good at archery or something.
She was like the Joan of Arc.
Yeah, she was like Joan of Arc basically. So that's why we named my Nusayba because Nusayba was born early, and she had this really scary skin disease when she was young as well. Alhamdulillah, it's all gone. She had to stay in hospital for 5 days, and I feel like that name really represents her. And whenever she has accidents, she doesn't really hurt herself.
Yeah,
like,
she doesn't cry.
She doesn't cry, guys. Like, she's
strong.
really strong, and she's so small and petite. But anyway, Mustafa, my third child, little boy, he's named after the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. That was his other name, and it means the chosen one. I really love that name.
We wanted to keep Musa at the time, remember?
Yeah, we wanted to keep Musa, but my brother took that name for his son.
Thief.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Opie.
Okay, next question.
Okay, next question is, what was your profession / job before being a beauty blogger, and what does your husband do? Love watching your videos.
Right, so before I got married, I used to work at a office as an admin assistant. I was, it was IPCC, Independent Police Complaints Commission, where complaints used to come in for police officers around UK. It was really interesting. I used to love it. But we used to do like the records management bit, and I worked there for 3 years after doing A-levels. I really enjoyed it, by the way, but then unfortunately I got married to you.
How sad.
And I had to stop. But after that, after I got,
Didn't you think of getting another job?
I did want to get another job, I'm not gonna lie. But when I moved to the Wirral,
to be a traditional housewife.
not really. When I moved to the Wirral, I was searching every now and then. I used to like search for something, but there was nothing that used to come up that was interesting enough for me.
You didn't want to get into retail, did you?
I did not want to get into retail. I wanted an office kind of job, and every time I used to like try and look for something, it wasn't like, I don't know, I felt like it wasn't suitable to my lifestyle. And plus I was living in a big house with his family. He's got loads of brothers, sister, you know, a massive family, and I felt like I had a lot of responsibility, not gonna lie, with the whole cooking and cleaning, and we had a lot of guests. I was constantly hosting, so I was a full-on traditional Bengali housewife. And I think if I did work, by the way, after I got married, I would have been obostahara, like
exhausted.
I would have been constantly exhausted. Like my housewife duties were exhausting on its
For
own.
example, I was working, but I didn't have any responsibilities at my in-laws, so I could work.
You are right. I know. But recently I did, by the way, and then I obviously had children, and because I had kids, obviously I wasn't even thinking about getting a job. But recently I got myself a job. It was at a call center. Oh my god, that went really bad. I think I lasted about a month there, and
not really, because you had COVID.
I had COVID. My husband had COVID. The whole family had COVID, and then I had to stop because it was too much. But at the moment, alhamdulillah, I am really comfortable doing my influencer job, my beauty blogging on Instagram, and even this whole YouTube malarkey. Alhamdulillah, it's going really well because of your support, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. What are you doing, babes?
Alright, I was an advisor for a while, employment advisor, benefits and all of that. I used to help refugees, asylum seekers, or anybody else. I used to do for CVs. I was the helping hand of the community, basically. So wherever they needed help with something, I would be there to, you know, help support them. If I didn't know something, I'd find it out. Yeah, but at the moment I've just recently resigned. Yeah, because I'm starting up my own startup. Yeah, so I'm a marketing manager currently. My startup company is called Munch Love. Munch Love. Subscribe to the channel. It's called Munch Love TV, guys. It's all to do with food and everything. Yeah, you'll see it more in the near future.
So give us a little description about your business.
The idea of our model of our business is to be something like Just Eat, but in our own unique style. We got our own USP.
Okay.
So you just have to wait for it to come out. We are working hard around the clock. There's a big team around it. And
so they do have a YouTube channel, so I will put the link up, and please show your support and subscribe to my husband's new whole business venture.
Looking forward to it.
Also they're on Instagram, so follow them on Instagram as well, guys.
And inshallah that brings you lots of success.
You know, with your dua maybe it'll happen, inshallah. But you know, I'm grateful to try a new adventure.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, next. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be, and what would be your dream job? Loving the regular vlogs, lovely, so good.
Where would it be if you could live anywhere?
Bangladesh.
Well, you go first, innit?
Bangladesh, yes. See, I got it right. I would have definitely I want to do all my life actually, retire when I'm older and move to Bangladesh. I would love to do that, be like a English teacher or something, like teach the little Bangladeshi kids.
Oh bless.
English, ABCs. I would love to do that, be the foreign English teacher. Do you know what I'm saying? I would love to do that, guys.
Me is anywhere really.
Anywhere,
I'd be happy.
Anywhere but the UK.
Yeah, I'd be grateful to be anywhere, to be honest. You know what it is?
Anywhere hot.
Yeah, but you know what I say to people?
answering for him.
No, what I say to people when someone tells me, you know, what's your nationality? I tell them I'm an Earthling.
Oh,
yeah,
bless.
because so basically wherever I sleep is my nation. So I like to look at it
But
like
you know
that.
what? It's not even about where you are in the world. It's who you're with, and
Yeah, that's what it is.
If you're happy, it doesn't matter where you are. Because you could be in the hottest country, you could be
in the coldest
living in
country.
Bora Bora with a lot of money and still be unhappy.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay, next question. I have a few questions. Hope you can answer them. What does your husband do for? How old are your kids? How old are your kids?
7, 5 and 3.
Okay. How old are you and your husband?
I am 33 years old.
I am 38 years old.
Okay. Where were both of you and your husband born or / brought up in the UK or Bangladesh? If so, which part?
we were both born in the UK.
I'm from Birmingham. Birmingham. I'm Birmingham.
Birmingham.
And I'm born in East London, guys.
East London, I better say Aston.
Where in East London?
Bow. E3. Brad.
B6. B6.
Say shank. Okay. Do you plan to have any more children?
NO means no.
Never mind.
You don't want children?
No, I don't. I don't want a lot of
He wants more children.
I think you should have one more. Okay. Next question is, who taught you to cook?
The basics was my mom. I remember her teaching me chicken curry, dal and all of that. But my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law, my Zal, that I used to live with, they properly taught me like the proper ins and outs and the fish curry.
What about me?
Okay.
You didn't teach me nothing.
What do you mean?
You taught her how to make bloody cheese and potato pie.
Exactly. I taught you how to make cheese and potato pie. Isn't that part of the food?
Is your husband and all your family all in the UK, and how did your family come to the UK? You really think we're all fresh? Oh no, don't say freshy, that's a bad word.
Okay, say that question again.
Is all your in-laws and all your family from the UK?
Yes, we are all in the UK, guys. My mum and dad, my granddad was here, he died here. It's only my grandma that's still in Bangladesh. His grandma's still in Bangladesh. Well, she was actually here, innit?
Yeah.
But she just wanted to go back to Bangladesh. His parents, all his siblings are here in the UK. All my uncles, my aunties.
How many uncles do you have?
So many uncles. Basically,
How many aunties do you have?
my district, we both are from Sunamganj. And if you guys know your Bangladesh and your people, you know that Sunamganji people are mainly in the UK, by the way. Our Siletis are mainly in the UK. You'll find us.
But where are you from in Bangladesh?
Sunamganj, Jagannathpur, Ishakpur.
I'm from local village.
Sunamganj, Jagannathpur, Barkhafon.
Yeah, Barkhafon.
So two Jagannath Puris.
We're both Jagannath Puris. That's why we get along.
That's their Tana. That's their fleet.
Okay, this is a juicy question. Are you ready for it? Hey, how guys now? Juicy question, I say.
Okay, go on.
What do you two argue the most about, and how or who does most of the problem solving? Can I answer that?
No. Okay, the thing I argue about the most.
Who argues the most?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely say that.
Can I tell you why? Number one reason is because of cleanliness. Because I like my house to be clean, and he just not bothered.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest.
When you wake up, clean your bed, bruv.
You in the bed, you
Dust the bed. Fix the pillow. He's not good at his grooming. Like, he doesn't sort out his beard.
No. Dulaba, it's not that deep. Listen. I think some men, there's two kind of men, yeah? There's the men that, you know, they're really into the looks. They do the eyebrows, you know, they're very...
I don't groom myself, that's it.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, our brother, he's very into his looks, yeah? He is though, innit? He like... that too. Be like, that's your really.
Okay, that's it, done. No more question answer.
Please, just the juicy one though. Come on.
It's done there. We've just said it. It's because I'm not happy with his grooming.
Okay,
and I'm not happy with your spending habits.
Tell me.
Okay,
Okay, go on.
Your spending habits are bloody extreme. Yeah. The amount of money that you spend, what the hell? You'll make well go dry, you know that?
It's true, guys. I agree. It's bloody true.
Yeah, I'm not happy with your spending
But
habits.
I feel like
But I have to put you in control.
But I feel like
And okay, if you guys have a fallout, who does this problem solving?
Me.
Okay. And
I say sorry to you all the time.
No, but I do the problem solving.
Okay,
But I
another
do
question.
apologise.
Another question. After being married for 12 years, what advice can you give to newly married couples that have gotten married and they're having some problems in their relationship and they're arguing, like little problems like bickering and you know the little.
I have a really good advice. Can I say it first?
I'm an advisor, so let me go first.
No, let me.
Oh no, I don't know. You can say that.
Basically, sometimes you have to be water. You can't always be fire. So there's this metaphor where, like I was saying, if one person's fire, the other person needs to be water. So he was fire a minute ago, guys.
Oh, yeah?
I became water and I calmed his temper down. Go on, what's your advice?
It's compromise. You have to listen to each other, talk to each other.
Communication.
Communication is key.
So if you're not happy about your husband doing something, yeah,
or
just
your
tell
wife.
him. Just tell him straight up, I do this.
But you know what happens? People talk and then they start saying, you know, you're nagging. How can you help?
Stop the nag.
No. How can you tell someone? How is it constructive?
The best way of doing it, is lower your tone. It's all about lowering your tone. If you're gonna talk and start shouting, you're never gonna get a solution.
Sometimes you shout at me.
I shout at you, but then I go back to calm mode. I mean, you have your ups and downs really.
Yeah,
but I calm down really.
Of course you're gonna raise your voice.
Yeah, you raise your voice at some point just to get attention.
I feel like you're raising right now.
No, but that's how I normally am.
It hurts my ears.
Yeah, so you raise it. You raise it.
Like Lullaby is just a very loud person.
Yeah, I'm just a loud person. So you raise it to get attention, but you try and mellow it down.
Yeah.
So you have to be, you know, unbalanced.
If you could change one thing about each other, what would you change?
I love that. Good question, babe.
What would I change about you?
Spending habits.
Well, I mentioned that already. What would I change? Nothing really.
Come on, you know you would change.
Go on, say something.
Come on, just say it.
There must be something that you don't like.
Your eyes lot.
Let me go.
No.
Let me go. Let me tell you. That triggers me. I think what I would change about you is your golgoliness. You're a really loud person. And it really annoys me. Like sometimes I just want to be quiet. Like the kids have gone to sleep, for example.
Can you whisper? Can you try to whisper?
He just doesn't know how to whisper, guys.
Say something in a whisper tone.
Job.
No, I'm gonna Golgoli. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed our vlog. It's really long. I don't know how long this is gonna be. It felt like it cut off twice by the way. Yeah, twice. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed.
I want to come up with meta questions. These are the
cheesy questions.
Let me come up with good questions. Do another question.
No, I got a question. Who is your ideal partner? Yeah, in celebrities. John Abraham.
Well, let me tell you guys.
Greasy men.
I used to really fancy John Abraham. Then I don't fancy him anymore now. Now I really fancy Akshay Kumar. Oh, but he's so old, but he's such a fatherly figure. I just really like him. But I feel like you are.
I don't like her. Yeah.
I feel like I don't like her. Yeah. I feel like he's like Akshay Kumar because Akshay Kumar's got that comedic thing going on. What's wrong? Oh.
Who would it be?
Who's your ideal wifey?
I don't know. There's too many to choose.
Famous.
Maybe one of them. No, only missing. No, yeah, wait. Getting jealous of me.
Tell me right now.
I don't know.
Siri Devi Rilo.
Siri Devi. No, yeah, Siri Devi. Yeah, she's alright. Yeah. I like Juhi Chawla back in the days.
Ew!
Back in the days.
Juhi Chawla.
Back in the days.
You like Govinda.
I mean, Ravina Tandon. Back in. I'm talking about. Yeah,
he fancies Ravina Tandon.
Yeah, but tipper.
But that was back in the days. I mean, but now.
It's alright. Relax.
But nowadays it's like, no, I don't watch Bollywood as much as I used to.
So I think we're gonna wrap it up now, guys. Let's wrap it up, please. Let's wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching today's vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed all the answers, and if you've got more questions, maybe we could do a part 2. So if there's anything else that you wanted to know, let us know down below. Bye bye.